Welcome to this geometry lesson on segment notation. Today, we are going to clear up a very common point of confusion for students: the difference between naming a segment itself versus naming its measurement. By the end of this video, you will know exactly when to use a bar over the letters and when to leave it off. First, let's define what we are talking about. A line segment is a specific part of a line. Unlike a line, which extends infinitely in both directions, a segment stops. It is bounded by two distinct endpoints. In this diagram, we have a segment connecting point A and point B. When you want to refer to the actual shape or the drawing itself, you use the bar notation. You write the two endpoints, A and B, and place a straight horizontal bar over them. We read this as segment AB. This symbol represents the set of points. However, if you want to talk about the length or the distance between those 2 points, you drop the bar. When you see just the letters a B with no symbol on top, this represents a number, like 5 inches or 10 centimeters. It stands for the distance from A to B. Here they are side by side so you can see the difference clearly. On the left, with the bar, we have the object. We use this when pointing to the shape. On the right, without the bar, we have the number. We use this when calculating or stating a size. This notation difference is important when we compare segments. In geometry, figures that have the same size and shape are called congruent. We use the congruent symbol, which looks like an equals sign with a squiggly line on top. We say segment AB is congruent to segment CD. On the other hand, numbers are equal. Since the lengths of B and CD are just numbers representing distance, we use the standard equals sign between them. So we write a B equals CD, meaning the distance of a B is the same number as the distance of CD. These two concepts are directly connected. If you know that segment AB is congruent to segment CD, then it automatically means that the length AB is equal to the length CD. You can switch between these two statements depending on whether you are talking about the shapes or their values. Here are two very common mistakes to avoid. First, never say that segment AB with a bar equals a number like 5. Shapes cannot equal numbers. Second, avoid saying lengths are congruent. Numbers are equal, shapes are congruent. Stick to the rule: bar matches with congruence, no bar matches with equals. Let's review. If you have the bar, you are talking about the object, and you should use the congruent symbol. If you have no bar, you are talking about the length, and you should use the equals sign. Remember, bar for shapes, no bar for numbers.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.